here we are, friends, family, Romans, countrymen. I don't remember how that speech goes.
Peasants,
Lend
robots.
us your views as we jump back into the Talos Principle. Talos, have we settled on what that's actually, how it's actually pronounced?
Does anyone really care? I only say that because there's always the potato, aluminium.
GIF. Well, one's just aluminum, aluminium. That's easy. One of them's right, one of them's wrong. And aluminum is correct.
But isn't that like a British way of doing it?
That's the British way of saying it, but the guy who coined the people who've discovered the element and named it the right way. So anyway,
it's like saying indubitably. Like
indubitably.
We could just say indubitably, but that's just trying to just make it sound fancier.
But can you just say indubitably, or do you have to add the old chum on that one?
I mean, you can, but...
Well, and it's also like spellings of words as well. Because like there's gray, which is Gray, and then there's Grey. And it just depends on if you're English or American.
So
as well as like color.
In England, is this pronounced Talos? I say tallow because it's like Talos. Maybe it's Telos. Solat, if you go backwards. I don't know. Anyway, we're back in this maniac of a game. Hopefully finishing it up. Maybe. God is... Man, he's just gonna... we're just going. I'm not listening to this.
Many times,
it's there.
But I remember.
He remembers.
He
remembers all of his...
Find immortality.
Hate these ones. Alright, we got a thing there, a thing there, a thing there, and a thing there. You know what? I'm gonna try something really quick, though.
Can you climb a wall? Yeah, but it's not an erased platform, so you can't.
What if it's on the button? Is the button raised enough?
What if you can get on a box and then jump on it?
No.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get on the box.
Yeah, a box was higher than that platform.
Well, but the box was on the platform, so the platform raised the box a little bit.
That's true. It was.
So that I could jump on the spiky parts, if I remember right. And then... yeah. So now here's a question. I'm not paying attention to this puzzle at all, but it seems to me like there will probably be another button after this.
Well, it's the blue on the wall. Yeah.
So we've got a blue wall. We've got 3 buttons we gotta press.
Well, I think... well...
And
one box?
One box, one tripod, and a window.
Yeah.
And a timer. And a rewind time. Thoughts?
So the thing through that one is that a source?
That's the source.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, we didn't actually check through that door. Is there anything else on the other side of
So
that?
I was just gonna look. Any hidden no.
Nah.
No hidden platforms where we can just jump over.
So what's through
I'm gonna be bitter about that
area?
This one?
Yeah.
This way? That's where we came from.
Oh, okay. So I would put that on the...
this, right? And then I'll go stand... No.
I recommend putting that box on the one the button that's right in front of it.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start recording.
Don't start recording yet.
Okay.
Just put it on there.
Oh, do it now?
Yeah. And then grab the tripod.
And then put the tripod in there?
Well, and then
Hook
put
it
the
up to
tripod
the
where it
source.
needs to go without it cutting off from the box.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay.
Sure.
And then start recording.
Now, I start recording.
Yes. And then you would grab the box, the,
Ghost box.
well...
Yeah, so I think what you'll do is you'll grab the ghost box, you'll run over and place it on the far button, the other one.
This one over here.
And then you're going to grab the ghost tripod, run through there, then hook it up. And then you're going to run all the way back around and stand on the button, the first button, for a while. And then when you replay it, yourself will just run through.
Well, no, so if I record go stand on the button now, I'll be standing on the button.
Well, and there's going to be a problem because
I'll grab ghost.
Okay, yeah.
You can't grab the box and...
Well, no, because you have to do it in ghost mode, in this mode. Like, you have to go do it now, and then come back, and then when you replay it, your other person will be the one that runs through.
The problem is just that. Yeah.
No, because ghost box will stay sitting there. If I stand here, we're good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Throwing a time puzzle at us right now is probably not the best.
No.
I mean, that's got to be plenty of time, right? We'll find out. If not, we'll do it again. I'm getting bored. Whoa, ghost tripod, where you go? Snag you.
Yep.
Well, that was actually...
Then I'm gonna go stand back there because this is when we were talking to each other.
Yeah.
And then we remember how everything works. Bam.
And then something on the...
Oh, look, a ladder.
Just in case you got locked somewhere and then a gate opened.
Alright. Sweet. Now we remember how things work. Oh, look, mystery thing.
A telescope.
When the scale of it all overwhelms.
More dialogue to ignore and talk over. Ooh,
We can
fans.
calculate the age of the
And
Earth,
boxes
the
and
size of the
tripods
universe,
and
the
probably
future
a
of the
jammer
stars.
that's
And a
going to be
platform.
hidden
Sure.
somewhere.
We are minuscule,
Oh, no.
momentary flashes
Stairs.
of thought on a grain of sand drifting
Yeah, and a
through the
platform that you can
cosmos.
apparently jump on
Our
and do
minds
things without even
recreate
realizing
the
it.
past and
Because
predict
no,
the
we're not
future.
bitter about that at all.
On, say, Friday, 1,000,000 years from now, we'll all be dead. But right now,
Oh,
Shouldn't
wow.
it kill us in a million
Boxes.
years? This lady
on that
is...
day. And so, in a way, we're not
Oh,
entirely
you
bound
can't
by
take
time.
it through.
Knowledge is a
Can you put it
that
on the
turn on?
fan?
kind of free.
Yeah, it turns on the fan to launch it up.
Did it?
Wait, block the...
Yep, and then you need to put the
Don't
fan.
need that one on?
Throw it on
Oh.
there? Do you need to...
Well... Actually, I'm not sure.
Why do up there? Okay.
Why do
What's
up
in
there?
here?
So the button...
Oh,
Oh, there's a
buttons.
button there. Okay.
What's in here?
Another area.
What the? Okay, that's making a little bit more sense now.
Doing a
Yes.
fan?
So that will blow...
And that'll blow over onto that button. Gotcha. Gotcha.
So you need to get a box up there?
Yep. But the easy thing is...
You have 2 boxes.
And I don't need this guy. No, I do need, I need to get through there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just need to do this for now. Because then I'll put you on there. Ooh, wait a minute.
What is the...
Can I see this other dude from over there?
No. You might need a box to put the tripod on.
It's kind of an
I
upper
just need to
gate,
have
too.
faster fingers.
How about you get a box and then stand on the box and then connect it?
Ah. It's
How
like
about you do it
weirdness.
the easier way and not...
I'm gonna do it the more satisfying way. Sometimes the easier way isn't the... There. Get a box. Get a box. As fun as it is to annoy monkey feathers, just get a box. But wait a minute, how am I supposed to power you?
Well, go stand on the button. Because I think the button is what can launch the box up.
No, it's you have to connect it.
I have
You
to
need to connect the blue thing to power it.
But that's my power source. But I need to power source the other thing.
As well, yeah.
Just power it right there. See what happens.
Oh, and
So
another
it's
box.
not even high enough, yeah.
Right, but then,
Then how are you
gonna
gonna
power
get-
that fan?
How are you gonna get through?
Let's at least do this for now. Oh, I need to... Yeah, how am I going to get through?
And
Oh,
then
wait, is it high enough?
what is
Yeah, that'll make it over.
what does the button behind the purple do again?
It lets me through there. Or the button behind the purple opens up this guy.
Oh, okay.
So,
So that's the final one.
right, if I go through here...
Can you just grab it? Grab it. No, just take it. Right? And then place it in front of me.
Take it, place it right there, and then power the other dude.
Sure.
Except I need to be standing on a box to do it.
Well, you can grab a box.
Oh, look at that! Don't need to do nothing.
You do, because...
Gonna need a box.
Yeah?
I got it. I got it.
That's great, but you're gonna still have to get a box and stand on the box and reconnect it.
You know, sometimes
What?
you can just let me have a win.
No, I can't.
Hey, look at that.
Oh no. No!
There's a fan. You can put that on the button.
There was nothing that way, jeez. There were some beeps, I heard some beeps.
Is there anything else in there?
In the button area? Or in there? I didn't see
there.
anything else. We'll explore in a second, though. Come around. What are we even doing? That dude's already connected.
Is that the only one? Oh yeah, because we have
That is the
time
only one.
machine. So is this just
So-
like the other one? Or we just do the same thing?
Well, no, because I've got one of these. I've got, oh, ladder.
In case
But I
you
need to
get
open
trapped.
both of them. Nope, fan. Right,
So
so
what
this guy
is-
goes on the fan and opens up that dude.
Does
So you
that
need
one
a
do?
box.
Box.
So is connecting the top
So-
one what turns the fan on? Does that turn the fan on?
Probably. Yep.
Yeah.
So then I stand here, box goes there,
So you gotta
ghost box, so me and ghost box will be there.
Well, you need a box to put underneath the tripod because it won't blow up normally.
So I think
Yeah, so ghost box will stay there. We'll just stand here for a minute, and then real box, real tripod will go on there. No, because I can't be.
this
It
one
needs to be off first.
So I would say real box, real tripod. Because you need real box there. So you have to do ghost box on the other one. But then you need real tripod.
Well, this also needs to be off.
Run towards where the piece is.
And why was it already connected? That's the question.
Okay,
Is
and
that
then
going
look.
to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Okay.
So,
So I think what we need to do,
Okay.
let's walk through
I'm
this. Let's
Yep.
put the box on the fan.
Box on fan.
And take the tripod, connect it to the source and the fan laser. Okay, and then place it on the box.
On the box.
Okay, and then you're going to... Is it connected to the source? Okay, yeah. And then you're going to record.
Okay.
Start recording. And then just stand on the button. Not that
This
one. No, the other one.
This one?
Just stand there. Stand there for a while.
Have a drink.
And then what we're going to do when we play it is you're going to go grab the ghost tripod. You're going to hook it up to the source. So you're going to place the tripod on the other button, connect it to the real tripod, let it power up, and so it's up. Then you're going to grab it and then run around and connect it from the other side to the, which it should hopefully be in the air at that point.
I'm going to start recording again, and we're going to go back to... So I need to grab tripod.
So grab the tripod, yep.
Connect, place.
And once it's up, then... What? The hell is going on?
It's because the
It's
real
the
box is being
wrong
blown up and
box.
not... Yeah.
Oh, because it's ghost box that goes. Okay.
Well, the ghost box is the one that stays.
So ghost box... So what we need to do is we need to fling ghost box into the air and stand there for 5 minutes.
No, so I think you do have to do it the other way. So I think you have to take the tripod and connect it on the other side.
Okay.
But how's that gonna...
Well, I can stand there, go connect it. So let's try this, hold on. If I record, stand here, let me give myself 20 seconds this time. All right, there's 20 seconds. Source, Q, run. You, run. Put you back there. All right.
And open the door?
So now.
Okay.
So it's open.
So then now...
You just gotta keep the...
You just gotta get there.
Do it longer.
Yeah.
So if I...
But how come it's up? It's not gonna work now.
Because it's the real one and not the one in the past.
Don't ask me. I just did
What?
it.
How?
No, it's fine. It's
I don't know
fine.
how I did it.
That does
but it
not
worked.
make any sense to me.
So
But-
the part of my plan that I was missing was
Okay.
turning it on beforehand. So we
you
chicken
just
and the egg
connected
it like we did.
Yeah. So you just
So-
connect it.
I had them all connected, and then while it was still running, I just stood on the button. It started the ghost one to do stuff, and then we did things.
Up close and jammed. Didn't even show a jammer.
Well, there's a
It's-
jammer right there. But yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't show one.
Alright,
So now here's the question.
so this is an explodey one.
Is it going to explode the second I take this guy?
So which...
Yep.
The answer is yes.
So that's the conundrum.
So can you place it in front of it so it doesn't... Because They only travel like on certain paths, right? Or you want to get on top of it and then ride it. And then
I'm gonna say that's
jammer.
the. I can't grab the jammer. Here's the question: can I? Nope.
No, it's still
It's
angry.
not tall enough.
What about this? Put one. So on the platform area, put one between the jammer and the platform. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh, wait. What if I do this? Still can't reach it. And I can't reach it from this side. So I've literally got to be that
Well.
close to it.
okay.
It was very angry, and apparently that is able to work. So while it's free, you can now take your boxes wherever you need to take them.
Let me just do that just because screw that guy. I'll probably need the box later, but...
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ooh! Need
and-
the jammer for sure.
What's over there?
Probably
got a
hidden
couple of
bomb
tripods.
around the wall. Well, that's where the
Blue
piece
thing.
is.
Blue.
So where's my source? My source was over
receptacle.
here.
Probably
Source is there. Fan there. Hopefully that's high enough to hit the thing.
So use the other box to block that guy.
But I need a box.
I mean, you really don't need a box blocking.
That guy.
Yeah.
I can't get the jammer through.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get the
No.
jammer somehow. Maybe.
Alright, what's this guy's path?
I think you just go straight up and down. See, maybe if you can block him in there when he gets back.
So I gotta figure out how to get past that thing.
You gotta jam that. There's no way you're gonna.
Wait.
Something I
If
haven't
you
tried to do though.
Is put a
Right
box
it.
on that and then a box.
And then hold a box.
Nope, he's coming after me.
Okay. That.
What about two boxes?
That's what I was thinking. Too soon. Too soon!
Perfect. And this time don't jump the gun and basically land on top of it.
I forget that those guys like to hug, you know?
They're huggers. They're the epitome of stranger danger.
Nope. But how am I getting past him? Because he doesn't go all the way in. And he
Oh,
sees through
even-
boxes too, apparently.
He
Yeah.
still sees you. What if you put the tripod
Hold
on
on.
there? On top of there.
Hold on a second.
Oh.
We over-engineering a solution here?
Probably. That's usually what happens.
We can't shoot through the fence.
Yeah, but it goes through and over that fence.
Well, I guess. And now in seeing that, it's like hopefully that's going
I
to
can
be.
jump there. I can't place there though.
What if you got a
I can
little
jump in
closer
A
place?
though?
little closer. Do you need two boxes or maybe just one? There.
No, there you go. Is it going to be enough though?
Run!
Yeah, we're over engineering it.
There is a star on this level, so
No, there's like 3 stars. No.
it just says
Yeah.
there's one.
Well, that's the one we got.
We did that guy already.
We got 1
Did
star.
that guy? Have we done them all?
Check the sign. Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, back we go. This way? Okay. That's
It'll really kind of
weird.
depend on if they're time ones, which this one is. Of course this one is.
Oh, lots of things.
So
Right,
what
so it's
you're
just going to be,
saying-
it's just a straight line. Oh no.
So you would need to jam.
Ay.
Well, set that on the...
Well, can you put it on there and jam the far one? So place it on the... Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Little hidey holes.
And then
Little hidey holes. So in here,
you would have you.
so me, and then
There's 2 more doors.
And then you'd be able to grab
Right,
a
so-
jammer and a tripod. So don't worry
Ghost.
about... I don't think you really need to worry about that because you have the jammer on. So what you would have is...
now-
go record.
Well, you could move
Go-
the tripod to get the other one right now.
No, go and hit record. And then run to the button. The far button that you can get to.
Stand on the button.
Stand on this probably for I don't know, 30 seconds. Because then as you run in real time, you'd be able to grab both the jammer as
There's
well
just 2
as
more.
the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just need to put the jammers and the thing are just boxes at this point, right?
Basically,
No, there's
yeah.
3 more,
Right.
right?
I see 2, and if there's a third one, then you can do what we did for the previous one
I think
and
there's
jam a door and put the jammer on the button. Now grab,
So
and you'll need to wait for your dude to come.
yeah, there's another thing.
Well, then grab it. Oh, okay, so that's...
Yeah, so
connect it. I think you're good.
I think
I'm
you're
in the
good.
way.
Yeah. I think you need to put the first tripod off center,
Okay.
and then I think you could also connect it to the second one.
So
And
these are
power
real
work.
ones. I need these guys back.
Yeah. But see, it's good to know though that what we're experiencing at the end. Well, you're gonna need to turn around and jam yourself out of here.
Oh, yes.
So can you connect it to that one and the next one in? And then put it right.
Almost.
Can you maybe move it up forward a little bit?
Is that making it? Not quite.
No.
Not quite.
That should do it.
Now, just make sure you can see it from the end, though.
I can't. But I can see the source from the end.
Yeah.
But if there's things in the way. But I guess this gives us an extra thing. Right? So just jam it.
So the jammer gets in the way with this setup, though.
This one.
Right, so if I take the jammer here, it's blocking.
So if you just jam it without it being on there. Is that really even get us anywhere? I don't know. I mean, it gets us an extra door.
So then run through that.
And it kind of does the same thing, right? So if I'm standing here,
Yeah.
so I need to record now, right?
Wait though.
understand.
Wait. The problem that we're gonna end up with is if you're standing on the button and you try and connect, where you're gonna... It's gonna be like what happened last time, so you'd have to be very careful on where you stand when you decide to stand on a button.
Like right
so
here.
that you don't end
can't
up
crouch,
blocking
right?
the source again.
Cannot crouch.
So I'm just like throwing that out there before we do what we did last time and you're blocking.
So what do I need next?
So grab the jammer
The jammer.
and jam open one of the doors. Preferably out.
Then I'm gonna need you.
The tripod.
Actually, the tripod's gonna be in the way. Is it?
Okay.
The
You were
beam is in
crossing-
the way.
Oh, okay. And you can't quite.
What is in the way? The beam of the other universe?
Yeah.
Put you on this side. Right, and then I stand here. Second
Turn around.
jammer, second jammer there.
Okay, I just wanted to see where that tripod was.
Yeah. So I figure if it's on that side, I can run a laser from it to
Yeah.
this dude over here. But then do I have enough to get in?
Well, so what'll happen is
So-
you can put the jammer on that button, and then you'll be able to jam the final door with the jammer on the button, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so I need to be standing here off to the side, right?
Yeah.
I think you and I are thinking the same thing. We'll see if it works.
Because, I mean, it'll have to be kind of like a two-step process, because you'll have to jam open the door first, then get the tripod connected,
Yeah.
and then, you know...
Remind me what I'm
with
doing.
them.
I'm taking the jammer,
Yeah. You'll take the jammer, and you'll stand on this button.
and then I'll jam that door.
Yeah, you'll jam that door open, and then you'll have to grab the tripod.
Tripod.
And then you'll need to connect from that. And then grab the jammer again. The ghost jammer.
Hold on. I need you to there.
Nope. Because you're... Well, okay, I mean, that works too. I was gonna say no, because you're blocking it, but...
I got the thing. That's
Yeah,
all
I
that
mean-
matters.
I was gonna say, like, either way it would have worked, but...
Exposition.
This is all
It's a
ego,
mirror.
isn't it? Recording these random thoughts, these
This guy.
letters to the future.
Oh, it doesn't even tell you what you need,
Grab for immortality.
or what you get.
It doesn't
But
ever
you
tell
should
us the
know.
right stuff. Oh, I'll bet you.
This was my idea.
It's a
when I
platform.
was-
Here I can
So
jump.
many people helped.
No.
People I don't even know. People I haven't even met who can do
On
things
that
I
side.
don't even begin to understand. That if we
Oh, just
succeed,
jammers.
if someone's listening to this, I really can't take credit for it. What we achieved together. And if we fail, well, it doesn't matter.
Well, that's good to know. If I fail, it doesn't matter. Oh, hey.
Yeah, because
Friendly.
the dude will just build another robot, right?
Build another robot. Well, I mean, and technically I've died several times, right? Because I just jump off of things randomly and run into huggers and... Alright, we gotta find keys.
Well, at least you got another jammer, though.
Ka-cheese, ka-cheese.
Because why couldn't we just keep some of the other keys we had? Oh, hey.
Up.
So then you'd have
Alright.
to
You gotta
Jam.
Get my
double
first
jam.
jammer.
Yep.
You were literally just staring it in the face, like, I'm going...
I was contemplating jamming it.
Well, you don't
I think
need
I'm
to
going
jam
to
it.
do.
How are you gonna get the first...
Okay, because I'm thinking wrong. That's why. That's why you guys are around, is to keep me thinking straight. Maybe. Did I just block his path though?
You might have. Yeah. Yep. Now it's very angry. So. Oh, like you hear it and you don't know how close it is to you.
You just run.
Do you want to jam this door and then grab that? In case we need to.
That's what
I think you did.
Okay.
Because I saw another gun.
A neuter.
And you might be able to switch one off.
So far, this one just seems pretty straightforward.
Well, you got keys now.
Where did we use the keys?
It's back here. Is it the edge of these guys?
Yeah.
Hurry up, keys.
Need your jammers.
Need my jammers. I'm just letting these guys have their fun. Not have their way, just have their fun.
Well, I mean, that's, in a way, the same thing.
No, I think their fun would be me exploding.
You're
gonna need to jam
the other
open.
thing. The other door.
I gotta double jam, yeah.
Now it's not trying to be a difficult puzzle at this point. It's just trying to be an annoying puzzle.
Oh, I did that wrong.
Not like it really matters, because they're still kind of together, and...
Until one comes back and blows me up and we gotta do all this stuff over again.
Don't screw up, then.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
And this is where a gun pops out of the ground and
That's
just
what I was
mows
thinking.
you
I was
down.
like, that can't be it. Like something's gonna
Yeah.
pop
I keep
out and
waiting.
show ya.
I keep waiting for the new mechanic of landmines. Just, ooh, dragon. That's kind of cool.
2 dragons, a mother
Two
and
dragons.
a child.
We're pretty close to 15 minutes at that point.
Circumlocution. Okay. You're gonna be circumlocuted.
That dude just is hanging out.
It's just chilling, waiting for you to make a mistake.
Oh, lots of these things.
Lots of them. Lots and lots
So
and
far,
lots
I'm just
of
setting
them.
things up. I'm not planning. Ooh. Alright, just to be sure. Nope.
No, because you need a raised platform
Drop.
before you can do it.
Yep.
It has to be raised.
Through the thing. Oh, I know what this is for.
The button at the beginning?
Is that gonna block
Now
the
I can-
path?
Now I can jam. And I didn't make it.
But you can go through there.
So I could jam this guy, go through with the other thing, and jam from this side too, because
Yeah, I think you have to. I think what they're trying to make you do is work your way through opening the doors with lasers, so you can get your jammer on the other side.
yeah. So
So you got to work your way through using the tripods, and then once you can get the jammer through there, then you'll probably be okay. So you have to just disconnect those.
yeah, so I've got to get this, but the thing is, I got to get this guy powered without. I'm confused.
So just do it door by door.
Yeah. So door by door.
So this is the one you have to do
get
next.
this guy back open?
Yep.
So how do I get that guy open?
Well, hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Drop that.
Okay.
Put that. Grab the tripod that's behind you and connect it differently now. So connect it to that, and to that, and to that. There. Now you have a free tripod instead of two doing the same thing.
Okay. But I still can't.
You're still
connect
one
anything.
short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would focus on not connecting that last part if you don't have to.
And you just
That
did it.
worked.
You
There you
just magically opened. But
But now you can jam the middle door and then grab the tripod and take it in.
I can jam this guy from this
Yeah.
side.
yeah,
You can
I
grab
can
that.
get this guy. Oh, I can run into a wall.
yeah.
Now I can connect you to you. Where'd my jammer go?
Right to the behind you. There.
You come through. Jam you.
No. I don't think you're gonna need that.
I am. There's another thing on the other side.
There's another blue one.
And I need to jam a bomb so it doesn't blow me up.
I just didn't remember the blue one. That's why I was like, I don't think you're gonna need that. I thought the main thing was going to be the.
See, jam.
Why did you? Whoa, dude, you would have a jam. There we go. All right. So we still got 4 more pieces to get.
Yeah.
We'll wrap this one up. Hopefully we run. Hopefully, I hopefully for me, because I'm eager to see how this one wraps up. And let us know. Leave comments, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Adios.
See ya.